Welcome to the DK His, as you know what we talking about. Welcome to the DK His, that's what we gonna run our mouth. Hey y'all, just a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know none of these people. I'm just giving my thoughts, my opinions, predictions on what I think I see and know and hear. And I want you to do the same down in the comment section. So don't take everything too seriously, but only with a grain of salt, because we be shoving it up in this kitchen. And welcome, glad to have you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here a couple times, we'd love to have you in the fam bam. All right, y'all, we're here to talk about Crystal and Jazz. Are they broken up? Per T Gang want to know, right? I'm confused. I'm curious because these Libra relationships have had their on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off again. Because there's something that happens, but could it be over? I don't know. So we're here to talk about it. I love this outfit. That's so cute. For sure. She be putting that stuff on. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I would be surprised if they are. But I feel like eventually it may happen eventually. But it seems like it may have already happened. That Jazz and Crystal may be separated. However, I did see her post a video of her with a bob, which is very much cute. And she seemed like the background was at Jazz's place. So with that being said, they very much could be back together. And of course, people were posting that they were making posts on Twitter about different things, about being hurt, being this, being that. But that also happens when you're in a breakup, and then what do you know, they popping back out together, like a lot of couples. And I'm not mad at it, because in this life, do what you do until you get it right, boo, basically. So at the end of the day, the only thing that really surprised me is because, if you don't know, she was recently beefing with Tay because of the comment that Tay made on her page with her guy friend. And to be honest, I think the guy really likes Tay, and he's of legal age. So I feel like if you got a guy that really like you, I wish Tay took him more seriously, because I really feel like he likes her. But I feel like she just, just like, she said they was basically like in a relationship. But anyway, so she did a video with him, which is Tay, and she had made the comment of, they asked, is she scared of old girl? I don't forget what the comment was, but she was basically like saying she got those hands and she really don't play like that, something to that effect. And these pictures came from Crystal's IG, so y'all go check it out. She be Liddy over there. She is an influencer and an IG model. Look like a Coke bottle, shaped like IG model. Yeah, Libra. Shout out to the Libra game. Okay, so I don't know. I just been seeing her on her channel, and she been really posting, doing what it do in her thug thizzle or whatever. For sure. And it's just surprising to me that she could be over Crystal, because like I said, her and Tay was about to get into it because of Jazz. Because if you don't know, it's been a long beef between Tay and Crystal. Well, really between Crystal, because I really feel like Tay has not really came for Crystal, even though Crystal said in so many words that she felt like Tay had. So that must have been behind the scenes, because I didn't really see that. So, but stuff do happen behind the scenes. But Tay finally had addressed it after years and years of it going on, and she's basically saying that she ain't scared of nobody, but she did not specifically say Crystal. However, it got back to Crystal and she felt the way, and so they was going back and forth. The cousins was getting involved. They was talking about they got the other family. The one thing I don't like is the fact that if you gonna go toe to toe with me, let's go toe to toe, me and you. Don't be putting no other stuff in it. That stuff I didn't like, but I feel like Crystal would do that. But why talk that talk if you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But she may not. But then too, like, it was really bringing other people into it, and that was confusing to me. But anyway, so Jazz said that they had did that a little bit and said it had been taken care of. So this was recently, within like less than a month, I think. So how did a month go by of them about to beef about her and her ex, and then they're not together? So people were saying something about, does Jazz miss Tay? Well, the point is, Tay is obviously not stepping to Jazz, and Jazz is not stepping to Tay. So if you do miss Tay, you might as well step. But if you don't miss her, you might as well go back to Crystal. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, Crystal and Jazz be going back and forth. And if it was handled, we want to know how it was handled. Did somebody pull up? Did somebody show up? Did somebody get on the phone, have a conversation? I would like to know that, because it appears that y'all ain't talk. But if y'all did talk and it was squashed, were y'all still talking after that, and that's why y'all broke up? Let me know. Now, I'm just playing. They probably didn't. But she's here on vacation with her friends because she's living her best life, and obviously she can do that. And a lot of times when she is separated from Jazz, she links up with all of her friends. Some of these friends you don't see the whole year, but when it comes to her being single, she gonna pop out with somebody. And maybe it could be even fans, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that will hang out with Crystal. Like, I don't feel like she ever have to be by herself. But when she's with Jazz, her and Jazz are like thicker than thieves, you know, doing their work thing and whatever. So I don't know. It's kind of confusing to me, but it's also like, it feel like it's real. But the fact that it was just got through talking about Tay for the 15 millionth time, it's because that relationship, to be honest, be more about Tay than about Jazz, if you ask me. And that's a little pretty crazy, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you feel like somebody is competition to you, you're gonna have beef with them. That's why chicks like me don't ever see competition. It ain't no competition. Competition? What? What's that? What? Where? Okay, so this is another photo that got me wondering. I don't have rights to this, but it's Crystal's photo. She had posted it recently. This is showing a lot of, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? And she did another video when she's showing a lot of. Yeah, I think she was on like a beach or whatever. But you like, so she had like a bikini on, or I mean a swimsuit on, or maybe is that a bodysuit? Y'all help me out. It looks nice enough to be a bodysuit, but then too it could be a swimsuit, and then it's like a skirt or whatever. Which I love doing it. Like, I love wearing regular clothes over my swimsuits and just pop it on and just go into a restaurant, and then when I'm ready to go to the beach, pop it off. Like, I love clothes like that. So it could be something like that, but it's showing a lot of, if that makes sense, if you know what I mean. So it was giving me very much, I'm outside and what about it? That's what it was giving me. So if you outside and what about it, and you out here in the streets and you for the streets, like, that means to me that you're not worried about nobody, no other girl. And it also brings me back to the conversation where they said it was handled with Tay. Like, how was it handled? Because now you and your girl beefing. You know what I'm saying? It just make you wonder, even though it probably was nothing like that, but it definitely got you wondering for sure, because it's like, y'all was about to fight, or y'all was about to fight for somebody, but now you're not with that person. So obviously somebody not fighting the right direction. You know, use that energy to fight on for your relationship. Don't use that energy on fighting for somebody who ain't in your relationship. That's what I always say. But it is what it is. So at the end of the day, she was showing, like I said, showing a whole lot, like I said. And I don't know, if they pop out, they pop out, and we'll say, okay, they're back together, because that is something that normally happens. But just because somebody is back together doesn't mean that they never split, they never took a break, they never took a pause. It's giving me very much pause at this time. But like I said, I'm not mad. You know, it is what it is. Because every relationship is going to have their ebbs and their flow, their dibs and their dabs. But I want to know what you feel about that, based on, you know, the back and forth on Twitter, based on her popping out with her friends, popping out with buns out, letting the world know I'm here. Like, does that seem like a single woman? To me, that seems like how a single woman would move. Yeah, free to do that, you know. even though I feel like she could still get attention without being buns out, I feel like she's a very beautiful woman. Go check out her page. You know, you can book her. She does hosting. She has a shop. And that's another thing. Before, we really didn't really see much about her shop. And for the longest, I didn't even know she had a store, but she does have one. I don't know if she's still active on. I think she is as well. And the fact that she's posting about that is letting you know that she's back on her grind. She's back on her thing. And she also posted about having motion, that she been had motion. And I think it was up underneath this post. And so she's located in Houston, Texas. And she was also doing hair. So she's already in line to have her stuff. And to be honest, if she really want to go back to her ex, I'm sure he would take her, you know. Luckily he's over there taking care of her baby and there as a co-parent, which I feel is a good thing for a man to be able to raise his son or most of his life. For sure. So she was basically letting you know, like, she's been on, she ain't ever left, and no female or no relationship is going to make her who she is. And I just thought to bring it up because I'm sure a lot of people probably didn't think that they split, but it's not like that's the first time that they split. Just like Chrisean and Blueface, it's like some people just break up, get back together. So will we see them together? I'm not sure. I'm sure we probably will, but if they broke up because of a specific person and a situation, then maybe they won't. I don't know. Well, as always, thank you for stopping by at the His House for your alleged tea, entertainment, and gossip and predictions. And we will definitely have more. So definitely come back and see us. And if you want to be notified, hit that bell and also subscribe, especially if you've been here before. Come back again and again. But subscribe and join the fam bam. We'd love to have you. And if you liked anything that was said on today or even made you laugh, joke, think, ponder, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, especially if you agree or disagree, and comment down below.